The Shanghai Cooperation Organization is a forum where India is on the same platform with its two rival neighbors, and India has convincingly spoken about cross-border terrorism with Pakistan and also about the opium trade happening in Afghanistan and Pakistan's assisting to us. Jai Hind दोस्तों, the SCO or the Shanghai Cooperation Organization was established between Russia and China in 2001. It is an international political, economical forum looking into economic, financial, defense and strategic requirements of the nations. Presently, it comprises of 8 countries, that is China, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Pakistan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. In terms of population, it is one of the largest. It comprises about 40% of the population and about 20% of the global GDP. The area of these 8 nations is nearly 60% of the world area. The SCO is the succession of the Shanghai Five, which was created over a period of time, and the 5 nations initially were China, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia and Tajikistan. In due course of time, it expanded to 8 nations, and in June 2017, 3 more nations, that is Uzbekistan, Pakistan and India, had joined this forum. The SCO comprises of the heads of state who are the decision-making body, and they meet once a year, and this year the regional anti-terrorism structure has also been included, which is called the RATS, R-A-T-S. There are several countries which join these meetings as observers to what is happening exactly in this forum. It was initiated basically on 15 June 2001 when the 6 initial nations signed the declaration of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, praising the role played thus far by the Shanghai Five mechanism. This was the aim of this forum, was basically to grow economically, assist each other and have multilateral relations without getting into the sovereignty of each other and not meddling into matters which were internal to the countries. And from 2001 to 2008, this organization linked up with many institutes and also created policies related to economy and financial growths of the countries. Many initiatives in this trip were taken for development of the GDP of the nations. In 2016 at Tashkent, a memorandum was signed, which was the memorandum of obligations, which required each country to assist each other in trade so that the development could be holistically in terms of the GDP, and thus the growth was complete. In 2004, the SCO established relations with the United Nations, the Commonwealth of Independent States in 2005, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations in 2005 again, the Collective Security Treaty Organization in 2007, the Economic Cooperation Organization in 2007 again, the UNO on Drugs and Crime in 2011, the Conference on Interaction and confidence building measures in Asia, that is the CICA in 2014, and the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and Pacific in 2015. In 2018, the SCO Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure, that is the RATS, was established. Relations with the African Union's African Center for Study and Research on Terrorism. The United States applied for observer status in the SCO, but it was rejected. That is how we see that the SCO has got linked with various bodies of the UN and of different countries and associations, thus making the policies for the nations in a complete manner so that assistance can be multilateral from all sides, and also the observer nations can help out as and when required, so that the trade flows in a seamless manner and the growth happens. Now, what is the effect of this organization on the regional geopolitics? It was felt initially that China created this forum to curb Russia's growth in the area. But then other countries also in the Eurasia have joined up. The aim is basically growth, but then there are contradictions in thoughts. Also, it is multilateral and the taboo is non-interference in each other's internal state matters, and this gives a new concept of security at a different level on the basis of mutual trust and benefit with equality and interaction. But then, as there have been a lot of contradictions and differences of opinions, at one point of time, Indian commentators also called it the Shanghai Contradiction Organization. But then, this forum has also given a platform where conflicts of interest can also be unilaterally sorted out with means of discussion, and easy approaches can be found. Also, this forum has a single point agenda to curb terrorism, separatism and extremism. And the only weak point in this forum or organization is that there is a lack of finances, or funds are lacking, because the majority of the finances of funds is held by China and Russia. Also, as we know that India is growing as a regional power, and this gives India a platform to collaborate with the regional counterparts. And in 2018, our Prime Minister has coined an acronym called the SECURE, where S stands for security, E stands for economic growth, C stands for connecting for unity, U is uniting the people, R stands for respect for sovereignty and integrity, and E is for environmental protection. And also, India has convincingly put across to Pakistan to curb its cross-border terrorism, and also not to give shelter to terrorist groups like the ISKP, the Lashkar-e-Toiba, the Jaish-e-Mohammed, or the Islamic movement of Uzbekistan. India has been sensitizing the strong members of the SCO and telling Pakistan to curb its cross-border terrorism and not to give shelter to the terrorist groups like Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Toiba, the Islamic movement of Uzbekistan, or the Islamic State of Khorasan province. It has also urged Afghanistan to stop opium trade and also sensitized Pakistan on not giving assistance to it and curb its support to the Taliban. During this year's virtual summit, which was held in New Delhi, a New Delhi declaration was signed by all the member states, which took a stand to counter the activities of terrorists, separatists, and extremist groups, paying special attention to preventing the spread of religious intolerance, aggressive nationalism, ethnic and racial discrimination, xenophobia, ideas of fascism and chauvinism. Joint statements were signed, one on the cooperation in countering the radicalization leading to separatism, extremism and terrorism, and the second one on cooperation in the field of digital transformation. Two joint statements were basically signed to curb terrorism, extremism and separatism, and the other joint statement was on digital transformation to make digital. Also, the focus areas in this year's summit have been startup and innovations, traditional medicine, youth empowerment, digital inclusion, and shared Buddhist heritage. Also, India has put its foot down and has not agreed to be part of the Belt Road Initiative or the BRI, because in this India feels that China is trying to push or bully its way and create its own aura in the region. So basically, India's taking part in the SCO is a win-win situation, because here India can put across its point to its rivals at a forum where there is a kind of mutual trust and also other nations to support it, and this togetherness will assist Eurasia also to grow as a power together. So let us know in the comment box if you have liked the video, and also please like, share and subscribe, and keep listening to this channel for more such topics. Jai Hind.